G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. I'm Chrissy, thanks for joining me. Well, I'm up to my aces in my illustration playing card deck, so here we go. The art supplies I'm using are PanPastels and Pastel Pencils. The surface I'm painting on is Pastelmat and is 360 GSM. Acid free, and this sheet is 30 by 40 centimeters and also comes in large sheets and boards. For those of you who may not have tried the boards, and if you can get your hands on them, I would strongly recommend using them. They're just absolutely fantastic to work on. So I also use masking film, which is now something which I use very often and makes my job so much easier. I also use Sofft Tools by PanPastels and synthetic brushes to apply pastels on my surface. This painting is part of my illustrated playing deck of cards, which I'm slowly building, and now I'm up to the aces, and this is the Air Ace of Diamonds. So once I've drawn on my surface, I apply masking film. This masking film is called Mask It by Xrissart, and I'll put all of the art supplies that I use in the description box below. This Mask It is low tack. As you can see, there's a few air bubbles there as well, but it does the job enough to do what I want it to do, and that's to protect my surface when I'm using pastels. So I cover my background with PanPastels, which is great for getting coverage, of course, and I managed to do that very quickly. It didn't take long for me to do that. So because of the hard and sharp edges with my subject, I was able to isolate areas and work on each section slowly. This masking film is a terrific tool, and I would recommend using this method for sure. And as you can see, I don't have to worry about my edges here. It's just fantastic. And it doesn't even upset my drawing at all, so which is really good once I lift the masking film. Again, when I was using this film, I had to be very careful when cutting, because I had to make sure that I didn't cut through to the paper. This paper is, like I always say, very forgiving. Such a strong paper. It can withstand even my amateur cutting skills. So I go through and I block in my colours and work out where my darks and lights are, and then I will apply pastel pencils for details. Another tool I use, which is something that's probably very simple and maybe almost not worth mentioning, but I use what I call a little palette, and it's made of just a bit of watercolor paper, and I use it to mix my colors with my PanPastels. Sometimes I like to mix and blend my own colors, which is something quite handy when using PanPastels. You can't do that with soft pastels, which is very interesting. So what I might do is just let you view the rest of the demonstration. Well, thanks for checking that out. If you've had experience with pastels on Pastelmat paper, I'd really like to hear about it. If you could leave your comments in the comment section below. If this is the first time you've viewed my videos and you wanted to see more of my videos, please subscribe, share, and don't forget to hit that notification bell icon. That way you'll be notified of when I upload my videos. But until the next time, bye for now.